Hey Canucks fans, and welcome to Clay's Canucks commentary for Thursday, November the 23rd. For the second time in 3 weeks, the Canucks have dethroned the defending Stanley Cup champions, Pittsburgh Penguins. Last night it was a score of 5-2 in Pittsburgh. Couple that with the Canucks' 4-2 win at Rogers Arena earlier this month, and the Canucks have outscored the Penguins 9-4 in 2 games. In fact, Brock Boeser himself has outscored the Penguins 5-4 in those 2 contests. He had his hat trick at the start of the month, and he had another strong 2-goal performance last night. In scoring those 2 goals, Brock Boeser is now the NHL leader when it comes to rookies in scoring. He has 21 points in his 19 games, 1 point ahead of Clayton Calder of the Coyotes, who has 20 points in 24 games. So Boeser's not only 1 point ahead in 5 less games played. You also throw in Nico Hischier, maybe Matthew Barzal as other dark horses, and it's going to be a fascinating race for the Calder Trophy. I know we're only 1 quarter of the season in, but a lot can change. And I'm going to devote my whole Clay's Canucks commentary to Brock Boeser tomorrow. But for today, I want to talk very quickly about the discrepancy between the Canucks' home and away records. They've played 22 games this season, 11 games at home and 11 games on the road. And check out this difference. At home, the Canucks are 3-5-3. That's brutal. That's only 3 wins, 9 points in those 11 games. On the road, they're 8-3. 8 wins for 16 points. So at home, 9 points. Away, 16 points. 5 points for the Canucks so far. Why the big change? Why the big discrepancy? Well, it's not rocket science, and it's not. I'm not the first person to think of this, but I really think it comes down to coaching. So let's get away from the off-the-ice stuff. I know at home you have the blessing and the curse, or the challenge, I should say. It's not a curse. The blessing and the challenge of being at home. Distractions, home-cooked meals, family, friends, school, whatever it may be, and getting tickets for everyone who wants to come to the game. As opposed to on the road where, yes, you're away from your loved ones, but you're more focused. You're always with your team, bonding. You're eating together, traveling together, working out together, hanging out together, and, of course, practicing together. So that's what happens off the ice. But on the ice itself, as I alluded to, I think Travis Green and the coaching staff, they overcoach and they overthink, especially when it comes to line matching. Now, we know that the home team in hockey gets the benefit of having the last line change on whistles. So you can see who the opposing coach throws over the boards, and then you can match your defensemen and your forwards appropriately. But what it does do, it leads to a more reactive game. You're not as assertive, you're a little more passive, and you're not as offensive, quite frankly, because a lot of times you're worried more about the matchups, and that's why Derek Dorsett and Brandon Sutter, the so-called shutdown line, they're getting 18 and 19 minutes a game and taking minutes away from guys like the Sedins and Berchi and Boeser and Horvat to some extent. Contrast that to on the road, where you get to make the first line, you get to put your line out first, your forwards and your D men. So you can be more assertive, you can be more active, you can be more proactive, and you can be more offensive. Not like you offend people, but you can go on the offensive. And that's why guys like the Sedins and Brock and Bo and Berchi and Eriksson and Vanek, all those guys have better stats on the road than they do at home, because of the play opens up a little bit, and like I said, you can control the flow of the play. You can dictate the flow of the play a little bit more on the road than at home, and you can simply let your offensive stars go on the offensive. So will this change? I hope so a little bit. I mean, I want them to keep winning on the road, but I also want them to start winning at home, especially as a season ticket holder. I know first world problems, right? But I still want to see. I want to be entertained, yes, but I want to see the Canucks win as well. And if the Canucks can improve their home record while keeping their road record strong, they're not going to go 8-3 all year, but at least keep it above 500 on the road, then the Canucks have a very good chance, or at least a decent chance, of sticking around in the hunt for a playoff spot when it comes to the spring. All right, Canucks fans, what do you think? Do you agree with my assertion that Travis Green may be overthinking or overcoaching when it comes to the playing at home? Or maybe it's some other factors that I haven't named or haven't really considered. Would love to hear your thoughts. Leave a comment below. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't done so already. Canucks don't play today. They have a day off. They play in New Jersey tomorrow night on Friday. And again, look for my Clay's Canucks commentary video tomorrow, completely on the one and only Brock Boeser. Have a great day. God bless, and go Canucks go.